Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Sports Today. So, we have a bit of a breaking news update for you, and it relates to the Mumbai Indians. They have just announced that Jofra Archer, who of course had been acquired at big price in the 2022 mega auction, but has unfortunately dealt with a lot of injury related issues since, has been ruled out of the 2023 edition of the IPL, and the team have named Chris Jordan as his replacement player in this for the remainder of the season. Now, it's a pretty interesting, let's say, conundrum for MI, because there have been plenty of issues that Archer has still been dealing with as far as injuries are concerned. You would remember that he was fit in the beginning of the season. He played a couple of games, then had to sit out, and in fact during that time had reportedly, in fact, even undergone extra surgery in Belgium. Something that when the story broke, it left Jofra Archer very annoyed, because obviously for him, he felt that it was a bit of a breach of privacy. They should have confirmed it with him. But regardless of how it is he felt about that, after that surgery, he didn't play for a bit. Then he came back. He's played a few games, and in between all of that, Chris Jordan had been named as a replacement player. But initially, he hadn't been named as a replacement for any player. They just said that Chris Jordan had joined the MI camp. He was part of the camp and did not, in fact, he was not part of the squads or anything like that. And there was no actual confirmation as to who exactly it is that he would be replacing. Unfortunately, now we do have that confirmation, and that player is, in fact, Jofra Archer, which actually does open up a few questions here or there. I mean, if MI knew that Archer would potentially be ruled out, if my memory serves me right, even after Jordan had been called up to the squad as like a replacement of sorts, Archer has played a game or two in that particular time period. So it's not as if I don't know what the prognosis is with the injury, because if he was injured enough that he needed to be ruled out, how is it that he was playing matches thereafter? Not just that, if he was in fact injured enough, then should he have been playing at all? Or is this just a precautionary measure that MI are taking, that they're ruling him out for the season, saying, look, we probably don't want to be risking it further? Have the ECB been involved, having some sort of conversation with MI and the IPL and the BCCI, saying that, look, we need to protect him, because again, he's just come back to competitive bowling on a regular basis. Remember, he played for another Mumbai-related team, which was, of course, MI Cape Town during the SA20. That was his return to competitive cricket. He did, in fact, play a few international games for England as well. But in the IPL, his form has been hit or miss. He had to undergo another minor surgical procedure to actually correct the injury issues that he's been dealing with. So it's not been an easy ride at all if you're Jofra Archer, because again, unfortunately or otherwise, he's been dealing with the repercussions of the very long injury layoff that he has had during this time period of the last couple of years. But it just seems to continue getting worse and worse, because again, if MI was aware that they were aware enough that they actually had called up Chris Jordan as a replacement, but when Jordan was named as a replacement initially, they did not clarify for whom. Now the franchise have confirmed that the player who is being replaced is none other than Jofra Archer, and it is in some ways a little bit of a like-for-like replacement, not only due to the fact that they're both English teammates, but Jordan is also someone who usually speaking, bowls in the death, has been someone who has developed a reputation for being a T20 specialist. Unfortunately, his performances in the IPL in recent seasons have left a lot to be desired, which is why he wasn't actually even picked up in the player auction held earlier this, towards the end of 2022. He wasn't picked by any team, which is why he was available for MI as a replacement player. How it is that he does, will they actually look to go with him straight away? These are plenty of answers that will be, plenty of questions, let's say, that will be answered later in the evening, because again, MI are up in action today against RCB. And if I'm RCB, I'm thinking, okay, now is the perfect time to actually strike. I don't understand the logic of them getting Jordan, but again, how many players are available who can do a similar role? Jordan does have some pedigree when it comes to T20 cricket. He's done it in leagues around the world, but again, in the IPL, he's always been a little bit on the suspect side, tends to go for too many runs, not get enough wickets. But that's it. So the breaking news update, if you're just joining us, is that Jofra Archer has been ruled out of the 2023 edition of the IPL, and MI have named Chris Jordan as his replacement player. Thank you guys again for joining us on this video. Again, if you enjoy our work, please don't forget to like, share, subscribe, tap that bell icon, leave us a comment, follow us on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. Don't forget to download the AajTak app, and if you're already on the channel, go ahead, check out some other videos that we've done. For now, from my side, goodbye.